Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And here's the fair catch by the return man. first down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And that's a solid game. The defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
The Doctor in the red zone. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stops him right at the line there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. No problem, knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it again. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back knew just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, that's pretty good.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Arkansas. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Single back takes the handoff.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Griffin. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to find some room. It's Morris. A quick juke. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it for the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Fox. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The sack sets up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Fox. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fox. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return. Buck, the pick, sets up the offense at the 39.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. 1st and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion. But this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
So they pass with a chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. The pocket breaking, and the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Oregon. A fumble return for 6. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. Played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Tailback with another carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Stevens. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. DB is backing off from the line now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And now the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Keeping it on the ground here. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, want to take away the deep pass play. There's the handoff. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Of course, in the playoffs, it's